So on my Patreon account, I record these videos a week ahead. So if you are watching this on YouTube, you can go to my Patreon account now and get episode 4 of Weak Hero. Can I not be blurry? Thanks. You can get episode 4 of Weak Hero Class 1. Because of that, as I'm recording this video, last week I posted episode 1 of Weak Hero Class 1. I haven't seen your reactions to episode 2, but your reactions to episode 1 were very kind and supportive and great. I got a lot of people who really were looking forward to my reactions on this show. So I know it's a bit late, but thank you very much for the initial reaction to this series. It always makes me excited when there are other people who are excited to see my reactions to a certain series, and especially a series like this, which I am like finding super unexpected, but also a lot of fun, and like seems to have great characters, and it's a pretty short series. Like there's only 8 episodes so far, so you know, before I know it, this is gonna be done. There's really not much. But anyway, we're going to be getting into episode 3 today, and I have written down the names of the characters just on a little post-it note, because I thought, you know, I've got them written down in this notebook as well, but I'd have to flip back through the notes to the earlier episode, so I've instead just put it on a little post-it note. But obviously, you know, I've got that there in case I need it, but I think you guys are also fine if I just call them, like, you know, the protagonist, the sleepy guy, the glasses guy, the eyebrows guy. Like I think people aren't gonna be too upset, because honestly, if I say their names, I'll probably butcher them anyway, but I'll probably jump back and forth between them. I don't know, I'll decide at the time what I want to do. But regardless, I'm excited for this episode. Last episode, we sort of established their friendship with one another, and I found it to be very sweet. That scene where they're all eating in that restaurant together and like goofing around and like eating the food like a taco and stuff. Like I found that scene to be so adorable, and like it's immediately endeared me a lot to these characters. And on top of that, the fight scenes are really great. So I'm very keen to see where we go from here, especially since, like, I still don't know where exactly the story is going necessarily, but I'm along for the ride. So if you want to watch again the next episode right now, you can do that on my Patreon account, or if you want the full-length version of my reactions, so you can watch the videos with me again, go to my Patreon account and you can get it right now. But thank you, and we're going to be jumping right into this, so please support the video so I can do more Weak Hero Class 1 and maybe more other shows like this potentially in the future. I don't know, but yeah, let's get into this episode. This is episode 3 of Weak Hero Class 1. Here we go. Yeah. They come and crawl into this guy. This guy heard us.
헛짓거리하고 다니지 말라고 했지.
좀 갔다.
갔다가 처 맞고 왔다.
그렇게 처맞은 거까진 아닌 거.
오케이.
This guy's got a presence. I like the way they're filming him. That like close-up shot is very nice. Oh! Oh! Oh God! Oh no!
형이 방금 해줄게.
Oh! 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 Jesus! Oh! Are you fucking kidding me? Don't give me this fucking peaceful The Office theme. Oh my God.
우리 수행평가 때문에 보인 거 아니야?
He's kind of being dragged along now.
가끔 이렇게 놀아줘야 피가 싹 돌면서 머리도 잘 돌아가는 거 아니겠어?
I mean, he doesn't
넌
have
대학
to.
안 갈 거지?
Oh, he's doing Sherlock Holmes.
입사각 35도, 오차범위 3도이네.
But do you have the hand-eye coordination to do this?
오.
No.
수능하러.
Or yes. I don't know. I don't know how that game works.
너 이번엔 100 넣고 쳐라. 어?
I assume he won.
아이.
Yep, he lost.
근데 어디 가서 술을 마시지?
아, 그냥 와. 빨리 와. 따라와. 어?
I really hope he's gonna break out of his shell a little more, you know? Just a little more. That's That's the girl who is with, what is his name, right? What the fuck? What a way to steal.
찾으시는 제품이
That's very suspicious.
3,000원입니다. 오빠 계산 다 했어? 난 찾는 게 없네. 비 이렇게 많이 오고 있었다고? 대박. 비 어떻게?
Does he have no questions? He does not give a shit. I kind of like that.
나 좀 바래다 줘. 그럼 오늘부터 좋아하면 되겠다. 그치? 저기 맛집 하나 있거든?
He's being dragged along by
진짜 매워.
everyone. He was just forced onto a date with this girl.
나 가면 안 될까?
응, 안 돼.
Why can't I fall backwards
나
into
원래
dates
혼자
like
밥 잘 못
this?
먹어.
Does she have two phones?
내 번호니까 저장해.
Oh no, she picked
너
up
이름
his
뭐야?
phone.
졸라 띠꺼운 게 내 스타일인 것 같아서. 나 원래 좀 싸가지 없는 남자 좋아해.
I kind of like her now.
즐거웠습니다.
Wow, way to make me really like that girl in a short amount of time with her only being a bitch the entire time. Like, I love it.
영이 어디래?
그럼 씨발 내가 니네 애미 애비 다
My
죽이고
God.
어? 나 니네 집에 불 질러 버린다.
Oh my god. Are we just gonna go higher and higher up the villain ladder each episode? Like we had eyebrows and then we had, you know, this man bun guy or whatever. I don't know if he has a man bun, I can't tell. And now you have, like,
저 씹새끼 저거. 야,
I don't know what to call this guy.
30분만 빠따져 돌려.
He reminds me so much of someone, this leader dude.
차 타.
이시은
Right. Don't make him take out his AirPods.
잠깐 얘기 좀 할 수 있을까? 잠깐이면
I like that he has friends to protect him now.
나 좀 도와줘.
And his friends came! What
우리
good
변호사 한번
guys.
만나주라.
도와줘.
But it
나
was...
진짜 이러다 소년 간다고.
I don't know, man.
물량이 더럽게 못하네.
You...
시은아.
I don't really
Yeah,
owe you
she's
anything.
not
You've done so much
don't
shit
mind.
to me. What's his response? I feel like Si-eun's just being made to do so much stuff he doesn't want to do lately. This boy just wants to study. That's all he wants to do. He wants to have his AirPods in and study.
나 좀 이따 학원 가야 돼. 아씨. 뭐 하는 거야, 씨.
알바는 못 가겠다.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the...
예상은 했다.
They're always being lured just to be beaten up. This guy's like fucking the Korean Lalo Salamanca, you know?
아니 보험도 없는 거. 어? 이렇게 패면 쓰나?
I see. It's blackmail.
어쩌자고. 우리가 그랬다는 증거 있어요?
불구로 만들기도 하고.
나이 처먹고 그게 자랑이냐?
Oh my god, the balls on these guys.
그럼 니네 나한테 돈 빌려야 된다.
Jesus!
싸가지 없는 새끼. 야 가자.
God, I love this show. I'm really enjoying this show. Sucks that my girlfriend had to watch that happen though. They're never alone.
잠깐만 좀 보자.
Oh. Damn. He looks very different wearing a hat.
그 사람
그 새끼 조심해. 진짜 쓰레기야. 돈
Uh,
때문에
yeah,
사람
I know.
죽인다는 말 구라 아니라고. 그냥 웬만하면 돈 주라고. 절반이라도.
안 주면 어떻게 되는데?
I don't want him to get money.
넌 괜찮아?
It's getting pretty intense.
오늘 내가 해결할게.
Oh, is he gonna like sell the watch and give the
3일
money?
됐잖아.
Is that like a really expensive watch or something?
1,500. 아니 그때 경찰에 신고해도 소용없다고 했잖아. 검사가
It's
그런데
it's a tough situation.
내가
It's so
알아서 할 테니까
tough.
걱정 마.
닌 또 뭘 알아서 해? 아 그냥 신고하자니까.
I'd probably
신고할 거야.
call the police. I know it's incredibly dangerous, as we've learned from
그때 그 새끼가 가출한 애들 데리고
different
일을
TV
시키거든.
shows. Oh,
너 공무원이라고 알아? 어느 순간부터는 돈을 다 잃게 만들어. 당연히 다 조작으로.
that's why
방금 전까지 몇
we
천이
saw that
있었는데
a while ago.
다시 빵원이 되면
뭐 마약 던지기도 시키고 그렇게 범죄 연루시키는 거야.
God,
못 가게.
God
초에
damn.
거래장부랑 계약서랑 마약까지도 있다니까.
그래 시은이가 전략은 잘 짰으니까 밥부터 먹고 움직일까? 어? 아 배고파 죽겠다 진짜로.
So wait, what are they doing with that information? Are they gonna blackmail him? They use that against him? Go to the police with it?
야 내가 이렇게 보여도 벽상고 대표다. 못 믿냐?
I mean, yeah, he can handle himself.
괜찮아. 어? 간다.
I think. I hope.
야, 잠깐 얘기 좀 합시다.
This is brave.
제가 이 학교 대가리거든요.
Just say he's smart. I just say I'm smart.
제
Oh!
사촌 동생이 저희 반이에요. 전에 사이트 한 번 저한테 보여주더라고요.
Okay, that's clever.
아니 뭐 사무실 같은 데 있을 거 아니에요. 뭐 거기 가가지고 뭐 그냥 커피 한잔 하고.
This seems clever. And scary.
그래 그럼.
Uh,
천천히 타. 막내는 형이랑 가야지.
it's gonna be a nerve-wracking drive.
잠깐만.
So, oh, was she trying to just get him out of harm's way? Is that why she did that?
어.
Where are you going, glasses?
택시.
Hey, he's got the watch. I just haven't seen people
아니 내가 가지고 온 돈 주면은 그냥 끝나는 건데 왜
on the
수호자
screen
쫄고
use their watch to look at their
그때 봤잖아.
messages.
수호 잘못되면 너 어떻게 하려고 그래? 노원구 3개로 17다시를.
Damn. He has a lot of fear and guilt, but I get it, because the other two characters are very ambitious and kind of crazy.
오빠도 안 괜찮잖아.
아 집이 예쁘네. 파란 대문. 저게 코발트 블루인가?
Okay, pretty clever.
가자.
I mean, it wasn't the most natural conversation, but they were just ignoring you anyway. So now you're just gonna have to improv for a while, right? You're just gonna have to bullshit about how to improve the gambling side.
빈티지스럽고.
뭐 마실래?
아니 저는 그냥 물 한 잔만 주시면 감사하겠습니다.
No, ask for something that takes a while.
나 이러면 같이 일 못합니다.
This is scary. This is scary. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh my God.
야 새끼들 몇 오는 줄 알았는데 짭새까지 불러.
Oh jeez.
야 니네 다 따라와.
Oh God damn it. Damn it. It sucks seeing An Soo-ho not be able to defend himself, you know, because they catch him off guard. He can't even fight them fair and square. What are you doing, my man? What's the plan?
전 드리게.
Oh. 2 minutes. Oh, it's too far. They're too far away.
아 근데 여기 우리가 날이 아닌데.
What do you mean it's not your jurisdiction? Whose jurisdiction is it? You're the police.
이 집 맞아요?
The police are like, well, they're not answering. They're legally not committing any crimes then.
연락하면 전화 받고요.
If you think someone's in danger in there, though, are the police allowed to go in? Because An Soo-ho is in danger. Okay. Well, I mean, he's going in. What's he gonna do in here? Find some evidence, maybe? Well, that's not good. Oh, he's feeling emotional by it. Oh, and Gil Su's gonna have the phone, isn't he? He said, give me his phone. Oh, is that it? Is that the episode? Damn, man! I'm really liking this show. I really am. I don't know how to say that well enough without. I mean, I'm gonna sound like I'm just gushing over it without being very articulate, because I don't know what necessarily it is. I mean, I can pinpoint reasons that I really like the show, but there's just some also, like, some through line, some part of the way this show is put together that I can't quite put my finger on, that makes it really entertaining. But yeah, just, I mean, the characters in the show are really great and interesting, and the actors are so expressive, you know, and very memorable as well. Like, I was worried at the start of the series because I'm pretty bad with faces and names of characters and stuff. And when I watch something that is like a live action foreign show of some sort, I struggle a little bit more because when I'm watching something in my native language, I have the benefit of like being able to pick them out by their face, their hair, their voice, their motivations, and their like way of speaking. But when I'm like reading subtitles, their way of speaking I'm not really gonna pick up on as much, you know, and their voice, I'm hearing it, and obviously like I can tell the difference between their voices, but it doesn't register in my brain as much when I'm translating it in my head to whatever the English is. So I sort of lose two of those like defining factors, you know. And when I'm already bad with like faces of people, it sometimes just comes down to like if I can recognize their hair. So, but what I'm liking is this show, all the characters seem to have something that makes them stand out to me a lot, you know. Obviously Eyebrows has the eyebrows, but he also now has this like thing over his nose, which really helps as well. And then the main character just looks tired all the time, so that really helps, you know. He just like looks exhausted. And then Glasses guy has glasses. An Soo-ho, kind of just, I mean, I can just kind of recognize him. He's got a very protagonist-y face to me, so that helps. And now this new guy, he reminds me of someone, and I can't put my finger on who it is. There's like an actor that I feel like he looks like a lot, but I can't, and I don't know if it's like another Korean actor. I don't know if it's like a Western actor, or it's like or it's an Asian actor that's in Western films, you know, like a Jackie Chan type figure. I don't know, but regardless, he reminds me a lot of someone. But yeah, and then there's Yoon Si, I think her name is, who, I mean, she's basically the only proper female like reoccurring character we have in the show, so that makes her stand out. But also her hair, I really like her hair. It's got the little sort of different color at the end, which I like that style of hair, you know. I think it looks cool. So Anyway, sorry, I'm hiccuping a bit. That was a great episode. I really liked. I sort of like the way that each episode so far, and I doubt they'll keep doing this, but each episode so far has given us a villain and then like upped it to the next level. So the first episode gave us this villain of an eyebrows guy, and his name is Jeon Young Bin, and he was just like, oh, he's this dude in your class, and he's just an annoying bully, and he's just constantly going to annoy you and bully you throughout class. So it's like he's a pretty low level thug, but then it's like, oh, we take him down, and then episode 2 our villain is Man Bun Guy, you know, and he's you know, tough, he's seemingly physically imposing and stuff. And then we take him down, and now episode 3 we've got Gil Su, who I've written in my notes as Lalo, because if you've seen Better Call Saul, he reminds me a bit of Lalo Salamanca. Not much. He's not the same exactly or anything, but he's got the same kind of demeanor where he's like very laid back and laughs quite a lot, and seems to wear sort of brighter, cooler, stylish clothing, you know. But has fear, like everyone's afraid of him. So yeah, then that introduces him, and each episode has also made the previous villains more sympathetic, because it's like, oh, they're just doing it, but here's someone worse, and these previous ones are kind of under their thumb. So it's like the original guy, we learn more about him, and it's like, well, he's just a coward, you know, like that's the thing. He's a horrible bully, and you know, I still think he's despicable, but he's just like a scared coward. That's who he is. And then the second episode's dude, you know, like I never really hated him too much, the Man Bun Guy. But I mean, yeah, for sure in this episode we sort of see even more how he just seems a bit, I don't know, kind of lost, you know. And it helps make him more sympathetic that this episode starts with his wrist being broken, just to sell this story for the Lalo Salamanca guy. So yeah, that makes him, you know, makes us feel for him a little bit more. But he does look, you know, lost and stuck in this loop. So yeah, that makes it bad. But I mean, I doubt they're gonna humanize Gil Su very much, because he's seemingly just a scumbag, like just a pure scumbag. So but man, I want him to be taken down, you know. Very good villain, because I'm very scared of him, and I want him to be taken down. And the sad thing is, like, I want to say, like, oh great, they're getting the police, and that's the good thing to do, but in these shows obviously that never works, and maybe in real life it doesn't work very often. I still think the police is often a better group of people to go to than, like, you know, falling into crime or stooping down to other people's level or taking matters into your own hands most of the time. But it is true that a lot of the time the police will be told something, and then they'll be like, okay, well, we can't do anything about it, but hey, come to us later if you have more problems, you know. But I'm very privileged. I'm a very wonderful, privileged person in my life where I really have not had to deal with the police for, like, directly. I haven't had to deal with the police for anything really. So yeah, well, who am I to talk about what the police do and don't do? But yeah, wow, what a great episode. I like Young Yi, you know, I think that's her name. I am sure I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but Young Yi, I really like her vibe. The fact that we see her shoplifting. She does the classic, like, oh, like oh, you're my boyfriend, let's go now. And I just love that Si-eun, the main character, just, like, it's not like he goes along with it. He just like ignores her in a way that ends up helping her because he's like very casual about it. And he doesn't ask any questions, and he just tries to go home. Like, he's like, I don't know what the fuck you just did. I don't care. I want to go back and study, you know? And it's like this entire episode, he was just constantly like, I'm gonna go study. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go study. And every single time another character comes out of the woodwork and goes like, no, you're not studying because we're gonna go do this, you know? I feel like that's gonna be this entire series. It's been the entire series so far. And was going to continue to be the entire series, but at least some of those moments are his friends taking him away to a restaurant and letting him have a little bit of fun. And I don't think he knows that that's what's happening, that he's having fun yet, but I think eventually he's going to get there. I just hope we get to see like a crack in that shell before the end of the season. You know, I want to see him smile. If in the final episode he's like smiling with his friends, my heart is gonna be so warm. So I hope that happens, and I hope the 8th episode isn't like his arms being cut off by a bear that is being held in Gil Su's room, you know. I hope it's a very nice thing that happens. So anyway, that's episode 3 of Weak Hero Class 1. If you want to see my reaction to episode 4 right now, go to my Patreon account in the description below, and you can go check it out. The full-length version of all these reactions, including next week's video, is on my Patreon account right now, so go check it out. And otherwise, if you want to support the channel, best way to do that is to like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I would love to hear your thoughts on these episodes. Tell me about, you know, characterizations, your favorite characters, what do you think of what I think, you know, your favorite scenes in this episode. All that stuff can really help me, because I like to hear what you guys think, and I love to read the comments. And on top of that, it also just helps with the algorithm that YouTube knows that these videos are being enjoyed by people. So please make sure to go do that. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.